Good evening, I'm Lou Ragoose. We brought you the breaking news last night on News 4 at 10 and 11. After nearly a month on the run, the law has finally caught up with convicted child molester Paul Turley. News 4's Rachel Kingston is following the latest. Rachel?
Solid leads and good old-fashioned investigative work helped the U.S. Marshals track Paul Turley down in Arizona. They say his wife, who's also been missing this entire last month, was with him, helping him flee. They could run, but they could not hide.
Late yesterday afternoon, U.S. Marshals arrested Paul Turley and Diane Turley at a mobile home in Tucson, Arizona.
Without their help, I would have to say that there's not a chance that we would have picked this gentleman up so quickly.
The 47-year-old Turley skipped town on January 23rd in the middle of his trial for sexually abusing 2 children from 1996 to 1998. Jurors found him guilty even though he was not in the courtroom.
He panicked, I suspect. I also suspect he knew he was guilty.
Over the last month, a fugitive task force made up of Niagara County Sheriff's deputies and U.S. Marshals had been tracking Turley and his wife's every move.
The states of Wisconsin, New Mexico, Michigan, and Arizona.
Investigators missed the Turleys once by just a few days in Wisconsin, but that was not the case in Arizona, where the couple was staying with an acquaintance and former Western New Yorker.
The marshals in Tucson did an outstanding job. They set up a surveillance on the mobile home and observed him smoking a cigarette. They made entry and took him into custody.
Both Turleys were arraigned Friday night in Arizona, Paul for absconding and Diane for helping her husband run from the law.
She'll be indicted for hindering prosecution, which is a felony. She will either plead to that charge or go to trial on that charge. She will not be offered any plea bargain.
I'm happy to say tonight that there's 2 young ladies here in Western New York that are probably going to sleep just a little bit better.
Both Paul and Diane Turley will be brought back to Niagara County. The DA hasn't decided yet whether to charge Turley with jumping his bail. He will be sentenced on his child molestation conviction April 19th. Rachel Kingston, News 4 at 6.